It is a new day here, a couple days after I filmed that Piedmontese stuff. They're doing good, fitting in, liking their place now, or their pasture. Yeah, they're doing good. But we've been loading some scrap iron stuff. We got some rain. Tomorrow we're got more manure hauling to do. Custom applicating, manure hauling before we start mowing hay. Yeah, we're just been loading scrap iron really this week and little odds and ends, stuff like that. I'll show you what we got loaded now. The load on her now. Old manure spreader there without the tires because we're saving the tires for whatever we might need. There's that beast. Old grain stuff for bins and whatnot. Just normal scrap metal. We hate it sitting around, but I mean, we make probably 2 trips a year, but you gotta, every farm has a junk pile, you know, but I try not to even show ours in these videos, but it is what it is. Just junk like that. It's a pain, but it's gotta be done or the whole farm will look like that trailer does. Here at the second farm, putting some tillage stuff away, put the disc in here, and now he's back in the chisel in here, this chisel. They were just sitting outside out of the way, but now we are ready to put them away so we can mow the grass around them and whatnot, and so they can sit inside. That's what's going on. Yesterday we got oil change and filters blown out on the 23 and 2590. It's back there. Yeah, we did that. And then yesterday we got new belts for this like 6 months ago. Now we're getting them changed because it's finally warm enough to actually work on something, and we weren't planting or something yesterday, so you could see the new ones there versus the old ones. Pretty big difference. Old ones had 15,000 bales on them, but yeah, there's the rest of the new ones there. But we got 4 of them in last night. They're not that hard. It's just, I mean, it just takes a little time, but they're not very hard to put in though. But then we might have a couple teeth to replace with the baler pickup, and one ring, it looks like, one ring thing that holds the teeth steady and keeps the hay guided in, but that's kind of minor. But today we're gonna I think try and finish spraying for beans. It's raining here, but it might not have rained 30 miles south, so we'll just have to see how the day goes and what goes on. It was muddy in there the other day, but it's had some drying time. I would think it'd be okay, but I guess we'll get out there and see eventually.
Flip the whole thing.
All the new belts in, they're all working, so that's nice. I don't really remember where we last left off, but now it's finally dry enough for us to go spray the last field. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in the sprayer right now. Gonna go at least to the field, probably spray it tonight, then we'll hopefully get it planted tomorrow. But yep, that's what's going on. Gordon's bringing the planter behind me a ways, and Dad's gonna come move around so we can bring the truck over too for the sprayer. But the sprayer is doing it again where it decides it wants to go 23, almost 24 miles an hour. So you can see there, I don't know why it does that. This is the second time it's done it, but usually I'm going 17, 18 down the road like I've said, but I don't know why it decides it wants to go that fast, but it's completely fine. I like it a lot more than 18, I can tell you that, especially driving around a lot like we do right now. But yeah, we're schmoving. Yeah, it's a little wet out here, but I went down in a finger that way too, and it was pretty muddy down there too. But this sprayer is light enough, it gets over good enough, you can definitely see the tracks. But I don't know, it's not too bad, I guess, but a little fun to it, you know. But we're spraying. It is a little bit muddy. Like I say, the sprayer's light enough, it doesn't really bother nothing in the mud. It just if you don't get stuck. But it's done now, and I didn't even get stuck. There was one little puddle in the field that I drove through. Kind of made her spin for a second, but it's nothing the old Patriot can't handle here. You know what I mean? She's a mud hog. What a beast. It was kind of a weird looking farm too. That's the map of it. But that's where I am. Right there. Center did make it over, and Dad and Gordon got it filled up with beans, so might be able to... I don't know if it's gonna plant tomorrow or not. Tomorrow or the next day, something like that. Dang, it must be chopping season. People mowing hay already. Hammer down, get the chopper out, I guess. I made it home. Didn't fly the drone or nothing, spraying over there. One, I was driving the sprayer, and that's hard enough to do, especially in a chopped up field like that one was. And two, the guy I rent it from is Amish, so I don't know that he'd have been thrilled about a drone flying over his place, but I don't know. That's just kind of my thought of it. I think that's going to be it for this video. Time to start the next one, but thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.